Britain is stuck in an obesity epidemic. Our towns and cities remain hopelessly congested and air pollution levels are spiralling out of control. At the same time, only 4% of Brits actually cycle, and most people, including more than half of those who actually do it, feel that busy roads are too frightening to cycle on. Now, local councils across the United Kingdom have the opportunity to right these wrongs by making cycling a more convenient and much safer form of transport. With local council elections in May, including Manchester's first ever mayoral election, Cycling UK is seeking the views of the politicians who are putting themselves forward for election to see what they want to make of cycling. And I'm joined today by Labour's mayoral hopeful, Andy Burnham MP, to see what plans for cycling he has for Manchester. Well, let's just get it straight first of all, Andy. How much cycling do you do?
A bit, not enough though, John. I could do more. I do a lot of running, but only a small amount.
Well, you're a fit guy, and therefore that's a testimony to that. So, if elected mayor in Manchester, in your first 100 days, what would you commit to do for cycling?
To have a clear plan for cycling, for a new network across the city region. We've been the medals factory that has kick-started so much Olympic success, but if you go out onto the roads of Greater Manchester, you see very few people cycling. So we've got an opportunity here to put that right, to learn from where London got things right, where they got it wrong, and come back with a really strong plan to boost cycling across the city region.
London's Mayor Sadiq Khan has committed to £17 per head investment in cycling every year. Now, at the moment, the average outside London is about 72 pence per person. That's 23 times smaller than London. What's your commitment?
My commitment at the moment, I don't think I can get up to Sadiq's level straight away, but it's to create a dedicated cycling budget within the budget for transport for Greater Manchester and to build it up over time towards that London figure. It is about making a big change, about saying that...
Could I ease you up to a couple of pounds at least?
Yes, absolutely. No, it's a serious commitment. We don't have a bike share scheme in Manchester at the moment, and I think that's something that probably can be put right as well. But it must come alongside this dedicated infrastructure, and there will need to be a significant increase in spending per head of population in Greater Manchester if we are to build that.
I mean, there's a danger that with the velodrome you've got the elite, but have you got the people doing it?
Well, that's right, and I think in Greater Manchester we haven't at the moment. We've got all of this incredible success going on in our velodrome and the BMX facilities we've got, but we haven't got the mass participation out there, the enjoyment of cycling on an everyday basis as we see elsewhere in the country. Now, I think one of the commitments that have been made post Rio is that we want to see that velodrome success taken out to the streets, and I think that's very much the role of Cycling UK to get that enthusiasm into the wider population. So hopefully we're doing this at the right time. If I'm elected as an incoming mayor, I'll want to work with Cycling UK and British Cycling, the whole cycling community in Greater Manchester, to make a real big change, a noticeable change, and it's one of the clear commitments I'm giving in my manifesto.
Okay, end of 3-year term, first term, what are we going to see? What will I be able to say is different that wasn't there before Andy Burnham became mayor?
I would like to have in place a plan to build this network. So everyone will have agreed by then that what does this Greater Manchester cycling network look like, and we will be on with building it. It obviously couldn't be built completely in that time, but I would want some of the key parts of that system to be under construction. This is not an idle commitment. I'm a big believer in physical activity, the benefits of physical activity, not just the physical health benefits, the mental health benefits as well. If you look at Greater Manchester, too many people are trapped in their cars. We need to make our city more livable. We just need to make it a better place to be, to live and to breathe. And cycling's a big part of that.
Cycling as a much more natural vehicle of choice.
Absolutely. My feeling is it's like the old Field of Dreams thing. If you build it, they will come. People will use it. It's just at the moment, if you cycle in Greater Manchester, you're on a white line on the road that melts into a 6-lane junction, and who would want to do that?
So you won't be going that route?
No, I think you do have to go with the kind of Dutch model, don't you? You have to say separate, dedicated facilities. And I would even say, if you can, take them away from the main roads, because cyclists don't want to be breathing in all of that stuff either. You need to see if you can learn, as I say, from the London experience, but go one better. And I want to go one better than London all the time if I'm elected Mayor of Greater Manchester.
Andy Burnham, mayoral candidate for Manchester, thank you very much.
Thank you, John.